Welcome to my Theories and Models webinar. My name is Catherine Dunlap. Today we will be comparing and contrasting different theories and models used for health promotion and disease prevention, identifying essential components of health promotion and disease prevention programs, discussing strengths and limitations associated with each health promotion theory or model, and lastly, providing examples of ways programs can integrate theories or models together to support optimal health. First, we'll be talking about the health belief model. So the health belief model was developed in the 1950s in an attempt to understand why people refuse to participate in preventative health measures. The health belief model suggests that a person's belief of how susceptible they are to a specific disease or illness, coupled with their belief of how effective a recommended treatment and or preventative action will predict a person's likelihood to adoptive behavior. So in layman's terms, if a person doesn't have a family history of cancer, the less likely they'll be to take or to get certain cancer screenings. Like a woman who doesn't have a family history of breast cancer may not be as keen on mammograms, or someone who doesn't have a history of colon cancer in their family may not be as keen on getting colonoscopies. Some strengths of the health belief model are the cues to action, things that trigger the decision-making process to accept a health action. This can be both internal and external. And then self-efficacy, which refers to a person's confidence in their ability to engage in a certain behavior. Some limitations of the health belief model are personal beliefs and attitudes, habitual behaviors that get in the way of the decision-making process, environmental and economic factors, that's a big one, an assumption that everyone has the same level of access to information and resources, and assumption that everyone views cues to actions as helpful in the decision-making process. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the trans-theoretical theory, which is also known as the stages of change model. This was developed in 1992. It first started with the examination of the experience of smokers who quit on their own versus those who needed further treatment in order to be able to quit on their own. This theory operates on the assumption that people don't change their behaviors quickly, rather than specifically changes of habitual behavior occurs continuously. So to put it plainly, this theory operates on the belief that change is it's a journey, not one single destination. So the trans-theoretical theory, it moves through 6 different stages of changes, these are considered strengths of this theory. There's the pre-contemplation stage. At this stage, a person does not have any immediate desire to change. And then we move on to the contemplation stage. When someone has an intent to change in the foreseeable future. The preparation stage, and this is when a person is ready to act within the next 30 days. Action, a person has recently changed their behavior and they intend to stay the course. Then we move on to maintenance. A person has made a change and has sustained it for a while, at least for 6 months. And then there's the termination stage. And this is a person has made a significant change in their life and they have no desire to return to their unhealthy behavior and has little to no chance of relapse. There are some limitations with this theory. This theory ignores social context. There's no set criteria of how to determine what stage a person is in. No clear sense of how much time is needed to complete each stage. And the model makes assumptions about an individual's decision-making process that may not always be true. So providers can implement the health belief model to create short and long-term interventions by following these 5 action-related components: gathering information by conducting a health needs assessment, communicating to the target populations the steps that are involved in taking recommended action and highlighting the benefits to action, explaining possible health issues associated with high-risk behaviors, providing assistance in identifying and reducing barriers. The most common barriers are socioeconomic barriers, physical barriers, social barriers, and providing support that enhances the likelihood of success. Well, this is the end of the presentation. I thank you for tuning in, and have a wonderful day.